Hello class. For my informative speech, I chose to write about the career and life of an Army chaplain. The life of an Army chaplain is not easy. It takes a lot of time to get to where you need to be. It takes a lot of self-control. It takes many things like courage and dignity. And a career as an Army chaplain is a way to give the gift of eternal life and spiritual wellness to men and women who give their lives for our country, and honestly who may not live to see tomorrow or next week, especially when they're on the front line. It is also a platform that not everybody can reach in the civilian life. It is a very exclusive platform that honestly only an Army chaplain can reach. The qualifications of an Army chaplain include this. You must have a 4-year degree, bachelor degree. Most of the time that should be in some sort of religion or theology. And then you must also have a master's in theology in whatever religion. Today I'll primarily be speaking on the behalf of a Christian aspect of being a chaplain. Although, to be fair, a chaplain in the Army, they can cover all ranges or all sorts of religions. You also need, on top of a master's degree, at least 2 years experience in a ministry field, whether that be an assistant Army chaplain, which is a common way to get that experience, or just in a missionary field or some sort of pastoral field. In the grand scheme of things, Army chaplains have been viewed as sort of gatekeepers to the military community. 30 out of every 100,000 soldiers commit suicide. And that's 30 too many. And you hear about it every day in the news, and the numbers are starting to dwindle, and soldiers are starting to get more help. But that's still too many. However, studies have shown that men who are in active duty, who counsel with chaplains, tend to come out with a positive outlook on things. They say that the counseling helped them in any sort of way. And like I just said, Army chaplains are a major part in counseling in every soldier's life. For example, my father, he was in the United States Army, and while he was stationed in Germany, he developed a drinking problem. And it was a very severe drinking problem, and he was just very stressed and just suffering through some things that a lot of soldiers do, and an Army chaplain helped him get sober, and honestly it probably saved his life and his soul. And that's just one example of the way chaplains help soldiers. They help soldiers who suffer from PTSD and substance abuse and all sorts of things. A Army chaplain travels the world, but they still affect the lives of those who live here at home in the United States. They see thousands and hundreds of thousands even of troops, whether they're stationed on the front line or here at home. They see through counseling and therapy sessions, and it's from all corners of the earth where these soldiers are stationed with chaplains. They uphold the gospel in many ways, and obviously it's easy to say that they uphold the gospel because they are in fact a chaplain, but they do it in such a way that not many people in the civilian life can relate to. They deal with and talk to soldiers that have just seen so many awful things and that are suffering so dearly. For Bible verses regarding a chaplain career, I chose 2 Timothy 3, chapter 3, verse 16, and James chapter 4, verses 13 through 15. Those verses, to me, I believe, sort of not summarize, but talk about what it means to be a chaplain. And the duties and qualifications that come with being an Army chaplain are far more complex than those. In a civilian form of ministry, you can't put a value on it. The lives they affect are so broken, the souls they affect. And the fact is, they help those who have been through what civilians, what we as just normal, regular people cannot imagine. And for me, that is something that is irreplaceable. Thank you.